All right, guys. So obviously, as you guys can see by the title, we ended up making around $10,120 today trading. I want to make these trade recap videos a little bit more educational for you guys. So if you guys want to actually learn how I'm trading, why I'm taking certain trades, obviously I have my free course, which is in the description. But I do also want to be able to give you guys value in these free YouTube videos because obviously these are the easiest to access. As well as on this channel, I'm going to be working on making more educational videos as well for you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribing. You guys are able to see everything that I'm doing on this channel, so you guys can end up learning more. But without further ado, let's get into the trade recap. So pull up the charts right here. Obviously, okay, so this is my top step, but I want to go ahead and show you guys the trades that we took. So today we ended up taking a long. Today we are at all-time highs. So obviously, being at all-time highs, you never want to go ahead and start, trying to just smack shorts on the line because obviously we know trading all-time highs, shorts are always going to get faded like 9 times out of 10. And so obviously what we've seen today, shorts did not end up playing out, and that is only because we are at all-time highs. There could have been a very good short setup, but I still would not have liked it just because all-time highs makes it super risky to take short setups. So, coming into the day, I told everybody in the Discord, I'm like, guys, today we are at all-time highs. Like, this is no way, or like this is no market to go ahead and just start taking random trades. Even if you like the short, don't take it. And I told that to everybody. So I told them, obviously we're so high up, price is very overextended. I'm going to be waiting until 10 a.m. and I've made videos on this in the free course, and I've also made videos on this on my main channel. So if you guys haven't seen my main channel, I also teach the power of 3 on there. So go ahead and check out my main channel, link in the description. I teach you guys how to trade the power of 3, everything that it entails, but I'll do a brief rundown right here. So with the 4-hour candles, if we go over to the 4-hour chart, what do we see? We see that almost every single 4-hour candle has a wick, and a wick on the top end and a wick on the bottom end. So with this being a bearish candle, what price ended up doing, since it has a top wick, the price opened right here, it went high right here, and then because it's a bearish candle, it displaced lower and then ended up closing right here, making that a bearish candle. But for a bullish candle, what happens is the candle opens, it ends up wicking down. So it opens, it lows, and then it extends higher, and then it closes. So a bearish candle is an open, high, low close, and a bullish candle is an open, low, high close. So coming into the day, I'm feeling super bullish. What did I look for? I look for 10 a.m. What do we see right here? We see the 10 a.m. candle opens right here. We see it open, bang. We ended up manipulating lower. So we go open, low. And then what we ended up doing is we ended up making that top wick, and then we close, right? So obviously the candle hasn't closed yet, but you guys get the gist. So I told everybody, we're waiting until 10 a.m. We're not taking a setup until 10 a.m. What did we end up doing? Well, 10 a.m. was happening. What we had was a 15-minute gap created after 10 a.m. open. So 10 a.m. opened. We have this 15-minute gap that we created after 10 a.m. open. And then what do we see? We have the consequent encroachment of that 15-minute candle right here. And then if we also go on the 1-minute chart, what do we see? We see this beautiful range that we created right here from the bottom of this wick, from the top of this wick. We have a beautiful range that we created right around where the 15-minute gap's consequent encroachment is. What do you see? We also see that the equilibrium of that is sitting right here. So the equilibrium of the range is sitting right here, as well as the consequent encroachment, which is the middle line of the 15-minute fair value gap. I tell everybody, okay, 10 a.m. opens, I want it to go low here, and I want to take a trade up higher. What do we end up doing? If we go ahead and take a look at the chart, we have my limit that was set right here. We have this fill right here. We ended up getting filled right around the consequent encroachment, which is right here. And I had about a 38 tick stop. Normally it's a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit bigger sometimes, but with this setup, I seen that, okay, if we just set our stop right here, we're also below a 1-minute gap, so we should be pretty safe right there. We didn't even end up needing it. We had literally 12 ticks of drawdown is all we had. So that being said, we bottom tick price right here, and then I took it to the top of this range before this 1-minute gap. And then if we go ahead and we take a look at my screen, we obviously have the top step accounts of 916 on each account, which there's 5 accounts right here. And then if we go ahead to my Tradevate with my 20 Apex accounts, go ahead and move my camera, we also see that we have our 20 Apex accounts all up 2,700, or no, oh my god, all the 20 accounts are up $277 roughly. So across all of the accounts today, we landed just above $10,000 on the day. So obviously, it was not an easy day to trade. Like, this was not whatsoever an easy trading day. Most people got burnt. A lot of people got break even. There's even a break even trade that I ended up taking before this. And so when I realized, like, okay, price is just not going to move clean, I waited until 10 a.m. for my picture perfect setup. So That is basically my entire reasoning behind taking this trade. It was a 15-minute consequent encroachment of this gap. Overall, I was bullish also, so I was waiting for manipulation into that 15-minute gap to be able to go ahead and distribute higher, and that is exactly what we ended up doing. We ended up catching a bottom tick, super tight stop loss. We get our entry perfectly because right after we get filled, price dumps as well, and most people would have got a break even on that. So that's all I'm saying. We ended up catching the very bottom and the very top of the move. We ended up killing it, and we ended up making over $10,000 today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys will know how I'm making so much money, the way that I'm making so much money with my accounts and with my trades is because I'm copy trading across all of these accounts. I have over 30 accounts that I'm copy trading at one time. So what happens is I can take a trade on one account and it copies the P&L to all the other accounts. So like I said, I took $270 win on the trade, but since it's times by 20, I made nearly $5,000 with that. So obviously, if you guys want to learn how I'm making that much money, you guys want to do that for yourselves, if you guys check out the link in the description, the best prop firms in the game, the cheapest ones are Apex, but the best ones are Alpha Futures. Go ahead, check them out. If you use my link, if you use my code AVAL with the link in the description, you get a certain percent off. With Apex, you get 80% off right now, and with Alpha Futures, you get 10% off and no activation fee on the advanced plan. So if you guys want to go ahead, copy trade, make the big more money, that is exactly how you do it. Use my code AVAL, link in the description, as well as my free trading course, my Twitter where I show my P&L every single day, my Instagram where I'm uploading every single day, and my main YouTube channel that I'm always making vlogs on. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for everything that you guys have been doing for this channel. You guys have been killing it with the support. I love you guys, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one.